My name's Rachel Kelly and I'm the Northwest PM Forum Chair, and I'm also a Senior Industries Marketing Manager at PwC.
I guess really kind of looking at the piece around candidates and their expectations now, especially with regards to employer brand and looking at the kind of values that they're looking to align themselves with. And this is really kind of key when talking to candidates in the industries that we principally serve, which are going to be either marketing agencies, creative agencies, mainly PR and comms agencies as such. And what they're really looking for are for organizations where the culture is one that's going to be progressive, and it's really got to come down from the top. Okay.
Yes, everything's totally changed, but the skills we need and the way we need to think has changed. So if you're a data person, you might not be a creative person, but how can you expand your knowledge and be open to kind of being don't take your eye off being a more well-rounded marketer. It's easy to get lost in the kind of silo of skills. But actually, it's going to be, the longer you do that, the harder it will be to break out of that and move.
Obviously, there's been, the landscape's constantly evolving. The skills required in our roles is constantly evolving, and sort of digital and technology sort of skills are very forefront in a number of roles that we're recruiting at PwC and likewise in other firms. But it'd be good to get your thoughts, particularly Gary and Thea, in terms of where you are seeing emerging sort of skills requirements for perhaps professional services sector, or perhaps new roles that clients are looking to fill.
Yeah, I think from my side of things, when we're talking to professional services firms, a lot of them are very kind of mindful looking at the types of models that certainly very successful B2B SaaS firms are using right now. So that could be, for instance, looking at how they can actually restructure and integrate better sales and marketing, or business development and marketing. And some of the things we're kind of seeing there really is where, a client that I'm working with at the moment who's B2B, it's really about, he's basically looking to create a very similar SaaS model to what Salesforce had about something like 6-7 years ago, really with regards to looking at a chief revenue officer type of affair. So that person there would actually sit over sales and marketing, and it's just called revenue operations or RevOps, and then being able to build the appropriate tech stack and then have the right people behind that tech stack to make it all work. I think from the point of view of looking at digital and how it's playing out within the B2B space at the moment in general, there is, again, MarTech law. It works very well on the consumer side with regards to companies always constantly trying to keep up with changing technology that consumers have. And it's the same with regards to B2B. It's a little bit more nuanced, but that MarTech curve is still there. Companies are still having to keep up with the trends and buyers and